Pubcast.
Wrong
You're
one.
watching the Pubcast.
Wrong one.
No. This is the Pubcast.
No, you're talking about the wrong
We
one.
rebranded. Okay. Anyway,
There's already a podcast.
We're rebranding the Pubcast, episode 5. Today,
5.
topics.
5.
Yeah, we're on episode 5.
No, on
Yeah.
3.
3 and 5, basically the same thing. Anyway, so we got topics.
2 of them.
And you basically now I can't find it because wait, there it is.
Are you?
Called World War II and games we like that no one gives a shh about.
Okay, the false topic.
So, we're gonna give you an in-depth origin of how this word became to be because we need to be somewhat, we need to bring you some knowledge to your brain, okay, for at least once, okay, at least once. So, the origin came from Egypt. It was a hieroglyphic of a man screaming at a highway. Does that remind you of something? And then you're probably thinking to yourself, highways? They didn't have highways in Egypt.
They do now.
Yeah, but not in 1800 BC.
1800 BC. I love how you said like 1800 BC.
1800 BC, yes.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. Okay, so Call of World War 2. So, there's a beta coming this month in
Zombies.
3 weeks.
Zombies.
Yeah, zombies.
Zombies.
And zombies. That's
zombies.
both of them are very cool.
Zombies. Like.
But you care more so about zombies.
And the campaign, like multiplayer. Every single Call of Duty, multiplayer has always been like the thing I've never cared about. Like multiplayer is just not my thing. Zombies I became addicted to, and I always loved the campaigns in Call of Duties, except some of them suck. Shut up, phone.
The last one I played was Black Ops 1, or maybe Advanced Warfare. I know Advanced Warfare. It wasn't that bad.
I've only played multiplayer on Advanced Warfare, so suffering.
I played that's probably my I'm ashamed to say that's probably my most played Call of Duty because that was like my first one I got at launch. I know. The first Call of Duty I got at launch, Advanced Warfare. Well, I'm a real Call of Duty fan. I started with Advanced Warfare. No, I started with Modern Warfare 2. Like not the multiplayer, but like as far as like playing Call of Duty. You know the mission where you're in the snow and you're like walking across the thing and you're trying not to fall.
Yeah, that's in the demo. That's the only thing I've played of MW2, the demo.
Yeah, it was probably the demo. It probably wasn't even the full game.
Yeah. My first Call of Duty, even before I got my own copy and played my brother's, was World at War.
World at War, I need to get that.
World at War is really good. And I like the campaign. Like, it's not good on the level of story, but it's good on the level of doing shit.
Action. So the action's good. Well, I mean, it should be because it's Call of Duty.
No, it's before it went Rambo.
MW2
was when it went from, oh, gun, shoot, bang, bang, to, oh, look, we're an action movie now.
Yeah, basically.
I don't care about that change, unlike some other people.
I don't really mind it either.
I like Black Ops 1 story, and Black Ops 2 story is really...
Oh, Black Ops 1, I need to complete that.
You've never completed Black Ops 1?
Nope, I only.
Do you know how it ends?
Probably like a quarter of the way through. No, I still know.
You need to play Black Ops 1. The campaign is so good, and Black Ops 2's campaign is somehow better. Because Black Ops 2 was the Call of Duty I got at launch, and that campaign blew me away.
And then you have Black Ops 3, which has pretty much nothing to do with the last two. It's basically Advanced Warfare 2.
I've seen videos about it, and basically, the campaign was made for people smarter than the average human being. And because they have co-op, everybody played through it co-op, so no one paid attention. It's not relevant to Black Ops 1 and 2, which is retarded.
Yeah.
Like, why call it Black Ops 3? Why not call it Robot Ops, Ghost, Warfare, Futuristic, Infinite, World War 3, the big red one.
The big pineapple.
The second.
Yes.
The second.
The second. So, what were we talking about again?
Call of Duty World War 2.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, zombies looks cool. Apparently they're going for like a more like story. Spooky.
Because it's the people that made Dead Space.
Yeah, they worked on Dead Space. I forgot
they
about
made
that.
Dead Space and then left to make Sledgehammer Studios.
Yeah.
And then EA fucked up Dead Space.
Yeah, now they're doing what with it now? I don't remember the last one.
Dead Space 3 was a co-op pseudo.
Cool.
It had nothing to do. Like, I want to try Dead Space 1, but that's it. 2, I hold was good.
That was like really freaky.
2, I hold was good as a game, but bad as a sequel. I want to try Dead Space 1.
Yeah, I need to play that.
Call of Duty World War 2 Zombies looks fun. There's no gameplay yet, so I shouldn't say it looks fun, but
yeah,
looks spoopy.
We only have a reveal.
Looks spoopy, and the campaign...
Spoopy?
Spoopy, and the campaign looks phenomenal. Because it looks like
I would have loved to see the co-op, but like I already know why they didn't do that because it would ruin the immersion of like.
Kind of did with Black Ops 3. Like co-op worked in Water at War campaign because like there was no story. It was just like
so this is much do whatever.
It was just like it's World War II. The fuck do you expect? While with Call of Duty World War II, it's like it's World War II. You're gonna have PTSD.
Fun,
just having dinner, and all of a sudden you're hiding under a table, storing food because you're panicking because someone hit a fork too loudly and you thought it was a bomb. That really happened. That stuff happens.
It actually happens.
There was this book I read in high school for like a project. It was a good book. It was a biography about a guy who actually like was an Olympian and then became a pilot in World War II. Then
I've heard about that story as well.
Then
I think I might have read it.
Yeah, then he crashed, survived in sea, got captured by the Japanese, and then was stuck in a POW camp until like the war ended. And then the after story is like, oh, he had PTSD, and then he got a wife, and then he became an alcoholic husband, and the thing that saved him was Jesus.
This podcast took a dark turn.
I was not expecting that when I read the book.
We went from like
the book is 700 pages, and I even watched a movie. I even watched a movie about the book while I was reading it. So I knew a lot about this book, especially considering it was a fucking English assignment. So by the time I got to the Jesus part, I was like, what? I was not expecting that.
I like how we went from talking about Egyptian hieroglyphics to talking about like our first Call of Duties, and now we're talking about...
Hey, it's relevant. It's about World War II.
Yeah. It's not relevant to the first topic, which is...
There was no first topic. You just made that shit up.
No, it was all scripted.
No, I just hit random buttons.
Alright, you wanna... How long have we actually been going on for?
10 minutes.
I bet it's only been like 10... Yeah, I was about to say 10 minutes, so... This is gonna be a...
This is gonna be short because we only have 2 fucking topics.
Yeah, because we couldn't think of another topic. But it's mainly me, though.
We could talk about Need for Speed, but like, who the fuck cares? There's literally nothing new to talk about.
It's like there's more customization.
It's like, oh, look at customize. Look at, I already knew all this stuff, but oh, you got an F-type.
Yeah, they got an F-type now. I quite like.
To be honest, at least they're getting the dumb customization trailer out of the way first. Cause like.
Yeah, but I would have loved to seen some. They did show racing, but like only like a few seconds of it.
I legit don't care about racing. I care about handling.
Yeah, well, guess what you need handling for racing.
You know what you need for racing? Handling.
That's what I just said.
No, you said you need handling for racing. So I say stop.
Well, it's basically the same thing, but you just switched it around. Either way you think about it, but you need, if you don't have handling, you can't do racing.
Yeah, but if you don't have good handling, you can't have good racing.
Well, if you don't have handling at all, you can't do racing.
That's not a racing game.
That's just a car sitting in the middle of nowhere, and it can't do anything.
Man, that game sucks. There's like no driving. It's like,
yeah, like all you hear is just like cars like flying in the background. Flying?
Flying? Yes, the cars are flying.
Yeah. Flying. It's a video game.
It's a video game. I mean, physics is stupid.
Are you in a jail cell?
Whoa. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, when's Fastlane episode 1?
Oh, that. 1999.
That already happened.
No, it hasn't.
No, that already happened. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Gonna happen, though?
1999
you know when it's gonna happen?
Was 18 years ago.
Wait, when will the world end?
Oh.
I'll tell you when it's gonna happen. This is not the article I'm looking for. This is gonna take way too long to find. I was thinking of like this line in my head that I remember from a video and I can't find it.
What, were you
So I'm gonna have to
expecting
make it
it
up
to
in my
just show up on the top of Google? But then it was like, Y2K.
2K?
Y2K. Do you know?
Touche.
Do you know what Y2K is?
Do you know what touche is?
It's a word in French. Do you know what Y2K is?
I know 2K, like NBA 2K.
You're not answering my question. It's a.
I answered the one half of it.
No. Do you know what
2K?
Y2K?
Y2K bug, also called year 2000.
You fucking
bug,
Googled
bug,
it.
A problem.
You fucking Googled it.
I didn't know what it was, so I googled it. Okay,
How the
so it's
fuck
a millennium
do you not
bug.
know? Oh yeah, you were born after the year 2000.
Yeah, and you were a 90s kid, technically.
90s kid, even though I was born in August '99, I'm a 90s kid.
Yeah, but you were only like 4 months into.
I'm the reason 9/11
like the last
happened.
bit of the 90s. Do you really want to make that claim right now? Really? Donald Trump is right next door, you know? Like, he's like right next to you.
Yeah, he's just upstairs.
Yeah, he's upstairs.
He's just upstairs. Hey, FBI, if you're listening to this, it's just a podcast of some dumb kids.
Yeah. Don't take any of it with, take it with a grain of
Because, you know, this is,
vinegar.
because, you know, the FBI spies. This podcast is going everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to fill up, like...
It's been
Actually, we don't have to.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be a short episode.
But we're gonna do it.
Ow,
I mean,
my
who knows?
knee.
It might not even go up. Like, Cameron could just decide to just get rid of it at the last minute. So who knows what's gonna happen? Okay, so your answer to your question, it is, like I said, 1999 BC. Does that answer your question?
Games we like that no one else cares about.
Alrighty.
How to segue?
Yeah.
You go.
Okay.
That was not a pun.
Okay. You don't get where that's from. Only one person will know, and that one person might remember. Actually, no, he will. Okay, so, PGR. Okay, that's the end of it, guys. We're just canceling this whole podcast. No.
Oh, fuck.
We're closing shop.
It's over. It's done. It's
done. It's over.
Cancelled.
It's been a good ride, guys, for 3 episodes.
Yeah. Hey, we outlast Catch 33. You know,
they got past episode 3.
Oh yeah, they did 4 episodes. We need to outlast them. I mean, they were a podcast for what, 6 months, and they did 4 episodes. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Fast.
We've been a podcast for only 2 months.
I mean, to be honest, Fastlane is probably gonna break that record, considering the podcast has theoretically existed for how long? Theoretically.
Yeah. Theoretically.
Not physically, because there's not even an episode 1.
Yeah, not physically.
There's not even an episode 0.
Yeah, there's no like prologue.
There's no.
It doesn't even have a Gran Turismo prologue.
Stop.
It doesn't even have Need for Speed Most Wanted introduction.
Stop.
It doesn't even have a Need for Speed Carbon ending.
Stop.
It doesn't even have
ending.
Cover.
Ending.
I don't know where I'm going with it, but anyway. Anyway. PGR 3. I don't think anyone really cares about that. Maybe there's someone out there. Maybe there's some people out there who actually care about it. But like, as far as I know, no one really. Do you have that game as well?
Yeah.
On your list?
No, not on my list. I don't have a list.
So what, you're just going.
To be honest, this list isn't like games no one cares about, even though that's why I type. It's more of like games time is forgotten. You know?
Games like the
no one fucking remembers. Like
the shift series.
Sort of that's part of Need for Speed. I'm like, I don't know. Everyone has their own subjective meaning of forgotten. Go.
But like most of them are the same.
Go.
I just said it. PGR.
Go again.
PGR 3. You said go again.
Is that really the only thing you have?
What? That's the only game I have out of my whole collection.
Oh please, you don't have a collection. Not yet.
Not yet.
How many games do you own?
Do you think I have like some like counter in my head? That's just like counting how many games I have.
Just do what I do and download an app that lists all the games you own, and then at the top it says the total. I have 205.
I probably only have like a quarter of that.
So 6.
Really? 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 I've played more than 6 games on my channel, so that makes sense, so I have 6 games, but I have like more than that on my channel.
Digital.
No, that still doesn't count. Okay.
Also, I love how you didn't acknowledge 6 times 4 is not 205.
But you didn't say that.
No, it's because you asked a quota of what I have. I have 205, and I said 6. So if you think about it mathematically.
Yeah, no, it's obviously I knew it wasn't correct because 6 times 4 is 24.
I bet you probably used a calculator. This sounds small.
No, that's off the top of my head.
Stop being better at math. I'm supposed to be the math guy.
That wouldn't suit well at all. MeaLynk, the math guy.
MeaLynk, the math guy.
Shift.
Okay, I'm going.
Does that count?
I'm going.
Okay, you go. You go. You probably have a lot more than me. You probably have like triple, quadruple, whatever's after quadruple. Is there even a word for that? Funtumple? Funtumple?
Septile?
September?
November.
October.
December. That's how the months go. September, November, October, December.
Official.
We need a third host.
We need one. Hey, it is the 3rd episode, so we could have got a 3rd host for the 3rd episode.
No, I'm not having Dylan as a host.
I wasn't saying Dylan.
Oh, I thought you were implying that because, like, we were just in a call with him.
Yeah. I said him as a guest.
That's still a bad idea.
Yeah, but...
Or is it?
Interesting.
Maybe not now. I don't fucking know. It's Dylan. Phone, stop.
No, don't stop.
Believe and you'll be feeling bad, yeah.
I agree.
You know what game no one remembers?
You know
what game?
You're gonna go with
I'm
your list?
fucking going. Let me talk. You know what game no one remembers?
Let me guess. Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed.
Top Gear Overdrive.
That is one that no one really remembers.
You've probably never heard of it.
Yeah, probably people that don't even know what it is.
It's a very good racing game on the Nintendo 64. It's a lot of fun. I beat it last night, and for some reason I stopped near the end of the game months ago. And also, when you beat the game, you unlock a taco. And you can drive a taco.
Taco Mobile?
You can drive a taco and the wheels are tomatoes.
A taco? What? I want that. But first of all, I need to get an NES or an emulator.
N64. You're off by 2 generations.
Basically the same thing, except it has more polygons.
The N64 is polygons. The NES is 8-bit, you dumbass.
8-bit polygons?
That's not a thing.
Okay, go on.
Keeping tradition with the Top Gear that's somehow not related to the Top Gear. Top Gear 2. It's on the Super Nintendo and Genesis. I have it on the Genesis. It's fun.
Better than the first?
I've never played the first one.
But you just said...
No, Overdrive is after 2. Overdrive came out in 98. Top Gear 2 came out in 94.
Oh.
Do you really think the Genesis came out after
The N64.
No.
Although, to be fair, you live in bootleg Europe. And...
Bootleg Europe.
Bootleg Europe.
Well, you live in North Mexico.
That's probably a new one. Bootleg Europe.
Yeah. That's a new one.
Actually, bootleg Asia makes more
Oh,
sense.
that's right. We called it the Mega Drive. We didn't call it the but I don't. That's a stupid name. Mega Drive.
Mega Drive is
What
dumb.
is Genesis, like it's cool. It sounds spacey.
I'll be
and
fair.
futuristic.
What's
Mega
even
Drive?
A,
It's like
you know what's even
what's
a
that?
you know what's even a dumber name?
What?
The Genesis is Sega's second console. The first one is the Master System, and that's what it was called everywhere.
This whole time I thought they were the same thing. The Master System, the Genesis, and the Mega Drive.
No, the Master System is like the Sega version of the NES.
I thought they were all the same thing.
Top Gear 2. It's fun. I would say buy it, but everybody in this community is a fucking pirate that emulates, so.
Well, I mean, like, they're not really... Not many of them are gonna go out their way to...
You are a pirate.
Buy a physical copy.
You are a pirate. Pirating stuff is illegal. Although with music, it's okay, and I'm only saying that because I pirate music. I mean, no, I don't.
Are you forgetting another thing that you also use?
What?
Sony Vegas. Isn't that pirated?
No, I paid for mine.
Oh, yeah, you definitely paid $600 a month for a year. A month for a year. Yeah, that makes sense. For a month for a year. You definitely paid $600.
The Australian education system, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm only one example.
Of many.
So please, consider your options when you go to Australia.
Support your local doctors. And support abortions.
That's a very bold statement.
The doctors need more support when they're killing babies that haven't lived yet. What is wrong with me?
Next game. Oh yeah, that's right. You have over 5,000 games, so we're gonna be here for a while.
Ridge Racer 64.
We'll probably get to 1 hour because of like this whole your whole list will be like the other.
I'm not
half
gonna
of the
list
podcast.
everything.
But you got over 5,000 games.
Your mom is over 5,000 games.
Since 1900 BC.
Since 9800 BC. Fucking like, whoa. I said something earlier about Ridge Racer 64. It's the only Ridge Racer game I've played. And
Really?
even though Namco owns Ridge Racer, it was made by a Nintendo, but not Nintendo of Japan, Nintendo of America. It's
The
weird.
one I play is on the PS3 and the 360.
Those are two different games. Oh wait, are you talking about Unbounded?
Yeah, Unbound.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual Ridge Racer.
No. I wasn't.
Someone just joined the server and then left. Within
I
a
just
minute.
saw that happen.
Within a minute.
I just saw that happen. And this is why people.
I love how I made the text like when someone leaves the server, the bot just like good wins.
Yeah.
Is that even spelled correctly? Probably not.
Who cares? English isn't a language.
English isn't a language. And so Ridge Racer 64. You know what's a good racing game?
What?
Donkey Kong 64.
No, Mario Kart 64. No, Mario Kart on the DS. That's a good racing game.
I didn't even list a racing game. I just said Donkey Kong 64.
Well, I said Mario Kart 64.
You know what's a forgotten racing game? Midnight Club, because no one remembers Midnight Club.
Well, it is true. Especially the older ones. Not Midnight Club 3 in Los Angeles, though. People remember those.
You remember? You saw my update video, right?
Yeah.
You know how in it I said multiple times how like the previous takes I would go on and on about random shit.
Yeah.
And then get off topic.
Uh-huh.
I somehow in an update video went off topic and started ranting about YouTube and the racing community.
Yeah, you somehow did that. Within the space of 10 minutes.
No, it went over to 25 minutes. Why do you think I scrapped it?
I thought you were talking about the one that you used for the actual video.
You have selective listening. I
must.
Cause like we gotta talk about something. So like,
this whole podcast has been like, I feel it doesn't even feel like a podcast anymore. It just feels like we're just talking normally.
It's been half an hour, so we just fucking end it before I say something even more dumb.
Well, I mean, do you have any other games you want to like put on the list, or is that it?
Fucking like.
Just go through your whole list. We'll get to an hour.
I can't even see all my games.
Are we even gonna upload this?
Yeah.
I think that's my main question. Really? Like, towards the end, it got a bit messy.
Have you seen episodes 1 and 2?
No, I don't remember them.
Fucking...
That's probably why.
So this was episode 3 of the webcast.
If you want to be a third host,
don't
contact me at...
Don't contact Jazative. He doesn't do anything on this channel. He just shows up.
Then what is that thing on my channel that was uploaded a day ago?
I said on this channel, not your channel.
Selective hearing.
You got anything to say for the goodbye?
You gonna say anything for the goodbye?
You gotta say anything for the goodbye?
You gonna say anything?
You're gonna say
You gotta say anything?
Goodbye. This has been episode 3. I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
You didn't do anything. Actually, you did. Fuck you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.